All right, at the end of this month, now let me back up. I was meeting with Old Town Newhall a couple weeks ago. So similar kind of setup. How many of you are familiar with Old Town Newhall? Okay, just down the street. I was meeting with the president of their association about 3 weeks ago. When I told them the city of Lancaster put, was it $5 million into the boulevard? 10 million into the boulevard, 5 times 2. 10 million to the boulevard, they were shocked. They said, do you realize how hard it is for us to get support from Old Town, from Newhall City? Not the city doesn't like them, it's just trying to get the support. Then I said Lancaster even gave them a representative that's dedicated from the city to help out the Boulevard Association. They were blown away by that. They're like, are you serious? Trying to get someone from the city to listen to us, that can be challenging. We know they care, but sometimes it's a challenge to get somebody to listen to us. And then not only that, I said the city wants to put on an event to help these businesses take their businesses to the next level, because the city wants to see them succeed. And so speaking with this individual, she was absolutely blown away. Could not believe that the city of Lancaster would do that much for the businesses on the boulevard. So with that said, on April 22nd, it's the third Friday of this month, SBDC, the city of Lancaster, are putting on a business event, business improvement event. It's about a half a day. We're going to start at 8:30 in the morning and finish around 1-ish. And I know it's a lot of time, but here's what we're going to do in that point of time. We're going to have a couple representatives from the city come talk to you just really quick. And then, but more important than that, we're going to have, I don't know if I like motivational speaker, because it sounds kind of cheesy. I always envision Tony Robbins getting on the stage and selling you something. But we're going to bring in a business owner, someone in business to kind of just encourage you guys, help give you perspective in these economic times. And then we're going to bring in some key folks. One is going to talk about business killers, business planning, fundamentals, foundational about business, whether you've been in business for a long time, whether you're brand new, to help you, again, outside perspective, to remind you of some things, share some new things with you. Then we're going to bring in a marketing expert that's going to talk about taking a marketing plan, taking social media, and how to increase your customer base. It's going to expose you to some of the newer things that people are doing in retail with social media. And then we're going to do a panel. Now on this panel is going to be people that are from a few different downtown associations that have kind of walked the walk that you all are trying to walk through right now. And this event is all about you all. It's all about helping you in these economic times, because the one thing, if you turn on the news, you hear a lot of bad news. But I want to tell you, as someone who's in business, who consults with businesses, you have the ability to make your business successful regardless of what's going on around us. That really is the case. You really do have the ability to make the boulevard, your own shops, and the shops around you successful. And so if we can begin to see this as a community, those of us that want to see all of our businesses grow, because I tell you what, if the shop down the street is getting folks in their store, they've got to come past your shop eventually. And whether they want what you have or not, if they're here, they're probably going to stop in. So the idea is, let's draw people into this area, whether it's from Lancaster, whether it's from the other city that we won't mention their name, whether it's from down the road, Santa Clarita Valley. Let's have the mindset of beginning to draw people in, drawing people into our community here on the boulevard. And so with that said, we want to help you all do that. We want to give you the tools to draw in the largest customer base that we can collectively. I mean, think about it. If each store could draw in 5 new people every month, if we multiply that times the amount of stores we have on the boulevard, imagine how many new customers we could have. So if each business begins to go back to the fundamentals, look at the basics, just begin to look at some simple things to help make sure they're maintaining the path of success, think of the multiplying effect that's going to have on the boulevard. It's going to affect your business, the business around you, and this entire community. Does that make sense? Any questions?
Where's it going to be?
Great question. Here.
Right here.
Yes, here.
Specifically this week.
Specifically here. So you can even sit there in that same chair.
I'll just stay here.
You know what? You can stay.